Hello there, my street photographer friends, once again to my YouTube channel, and today special video because we will try to answer one of the big questions when it comes to shooting Kodak Vision3 250D, which is a motion picture film. So this film is supposed to be developed using the ECN-2 process, but in my opinion, if we are only limited to this process and we cannot use the C41, then the advantages of this film, which is mainly the price, is very good price, is kind of defeated. So in this video, I'm having my two Pentax MX, the exact same cameras, same lenses, 50mm, and I will load a roll of 250D on each, and I will take the same picture, but then we will just change the developing process. So I will send the one for ECN2 to the lab, and I will develop the C41 at home, and then we will see and compare the results at the end. So come and join me on this quest. Now I will show you first a direct comparison between the two photos directly after scanning. I scanned them using my flatbed scanner, the Epson V500, and I didn't do any adjustment at all. So let's first have a look at those, and then I will show you how I adjust them to make them look more similar to each other, but we will discuss that in a bit. So what did you think about that? They do look a bit different from each other, don't they? The ones developed in C41 look more yellowish as compared to the ones on ECN2, but now look when we compare the pictures after I did some color correction after scanning, and you will see that the look between the two of them does get pretty close. Now we know, after looking at those, that if we correct the color, we get very similar look. But I also compared the negatives themselves. So if we put them next to each other, as you can see here, the negative obtained from the C41 process tend to be darker and a bit more contrasty as compared to the ones on ECN2 that tends to be a bit flatter. And what I did notice is that by using C41s, we do lose some information in the highlights, as they tend to look a bit blown out, as you can see here on these features for this particular photo. My conclusion after doing this experiment is that it is not worth it to use the ECN2 process for developing this Vision3 250D, and C41 can perfectly be used. If you do the right color corrections, then you can get very similar looks. And it is true that straight from the scan we did get the right color from the ECN2 process, and that makes sense because this film is designed to be developed using that chemistry. But by using the C41, we can make this film even more accessible. So I think this is the great advantage. And this is amazing actually, because in my opinion, if we are limited of using the ECN2 process to develop this film, then we defeat the purpose that this film is cheaper and more accessible. And also, apart from the fact that ECN2 processing is more expensive, the lead time from the lab tend to be a bit long as well. So definitely, if we can use the C41, it makes this film stock much more accessible for us, and that's my recommendation. Well, I hope you enjoyed this experiment as much as I did, and if you have any comments or any requests of any other experiment you would like me to do on this channel, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.